Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're doing the YouTube made me buy it tag. I was tagged by the lovely Elsa at like a candy shop, and indeed there's a lot of stuff that YouTube made me buy, so let's take a look. Starting from the very beginning, I started doing makeup, let's say 3-4 years ago. Okay, maybe 5, and I started by watching YouTube channels, and one of the first things that I bought and that I was really drawn into were the Makeup Geek single eyeshadows. I started with the mere 5 or 6 I think I bought, and my collection is now a bit out of control, let's say, maybe. You be the judge of that, but this is definitely a brand I discovered for the first time on YouTube, and since then I have been the greatest fan. But you know it if you've been following my blog or my channel for even a little while. Moving on, the second thing that YouTube made me buy is the Balm Mary Luminizer. This is a beautiful, beautiful highlighter, the highlighter of highlights, let's say, and it is so shiny, so beautiful and luminous. And this was just a small swipe. It is a beautiful champagne shade, and I still use it a lot. You can see maybe there is a bit of a dent in the center. And let's say a lot of my highlighters actually have been, let's say, YouTube inspired buys. Another one which I actually caved in only recently because I didn't want to spend $40 on a highlighter is the Becca highlighter, and this is the shade Moonstone. I purchased this mini set from Ulta, and I think the mini pressed and the mini liquid together were $20, and I'm very happy with it because it's very pretty, and I never ever will finish this. I mean, I have so many highlighters that I don't use them often enough to justify $40, or I think it's $38 for a full size one. So I'm very happy to have purchased the mini. I would definitely recommend picking it up, but it was let's say a YouTube inspired purchase. I think Nikki Tutorials and Jacqueline Hill were the ones that really did the damage for this one. One more highlighter that I bought because of YouTube is actually an eyeshadow, and this is the Kiko Water Eyeshadow in 208, and I think it was Nikki Tutorials as well, or someone else, but this is a beautiful, beautiful gold eyeshadow, and it's a gorgeous summer highlighter. It's a bit dark on me right now, or rather, like, not really dark, but very golden. And I prefer to be very golden in the summer, let's say. But it's definitely something that I bought because of YouTube, and I've been loving, so I'm very, very happy. Moving on to other things, the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. This I've had now for, I think, 2 years, and I keep scraping it out and using it on when it dries out. But this is definitely a YouTube-inspired purchase. I use it a lot. Definitely a good purchase, and the first one of the brow pomades that afterwards were coming out every week from different brands. I know there's NYX has one that I reviewed on my blog, Colourpop has one, Nabla has one that I really, really like. So yeah, the Anastasia Dip Brow is another YouTube inspired purchase. Then moving on to MAC, the paint pots. I never had the necessity, let's say, for a paint pot, and this actually I just received today. So I finally caved and I bought a paint pot, and this is Painterly. My bad, I should have bought soft ochre because of my yellow undertones, but Painterly does the trick as well. I have it on today, it's okay. And this is definitely one of these purchases that are all Nikki Tutorials' fault. Maybe this video should be Nikki Tutorials made me buy it. Apparently I buy a lot of stuff that she recommends. A foundation I bought because of YouTube is actually the Estee Lauder Double Wear Light. And now I don't remember if I saw it first at Elsa's channel or Viviana Does Makeup's channel that now is called Viviana Edit. One of the two, but I bought this for my wedding and it was amazing. It worked really well. It held up so well. And now I'm like using it very sparingly because yeah, it's a $30 foundation. I don't want to use it on a daily basis. But yeah, another YouTube inspired purchase. I am sure you have heard about these before and everywhere and saturated about them and you cannot really hear anymore. But I bought Morphe brushes because of YouTube. It must have been Jaclyn Hill and then also Manny MUA. They pushed Morphe onto everybody and I wasn't really, I don't know, interested because the more you push a product, the less I want to hear about it and the less I'm gonna buy it because you're just getting money for it, or not me or you, but them. I guess you understand. So yeah, I finally caved and with some discount I bought a 12 set and I must say I'm actually happy with it. So good purchase that YouTube made me buy. I'm not gonna spend all my money on Morphe brushes just because I don't like their marketing strategy. I just can't trust the company, but they're good, inexpensive brushes and this set I will use for a long time. So I am happy with this and yeah, I would have never known about Morphe without YouTube, but you would have neither. So the Real Techniques sponge has also been something that I have been convinced to use by, I think it's more of the blogosphere rather than YouTube, but also on YouTube. The beauty blender is the biggest thing. You have to apply your foundation with the beauty blender, and I applied it with a brush for the longest time. And then eventually someone's post on their blog made me cave and try it, and since then it's history. I've been using it all the time, and this is a new one. This is my spare, but I have reviews of these on my channel. I love them. I also love the new ones that have come out, the minis. Yeah, all the fault of the YouTube and blogosphere. And how about this one? This is the Kat Von D Metal Matte Palette, and yeah, oh hi. And yeah, this was also a YouTube inspired purchase, mainly because I saw the palette and yeah, I was like, okay, I really want this, it's beautiful, it's gorgeous, but do I need it? No, plus the colors, I don't know. And then Jay Kissa, I think, did a video that really convinced me. It was amazing makeup look, great swatches, great review of it. So yeah, in the end, with the last restock, I picked up the Metal Matte palette. I haven't really used it much, I must say. It's just not inspiring. Somehow, it doesn't really inspire me to do makeup. I don't know why. It's really weird. I really should try to put it to use a bit better. Another totally YouTube inspired purchase is Colourpop. I have seen Kathleen Lights talk about it. So the moment I landed in the US, maybe a bit later than that moment, but soon after I landed in the US, I made my first purchase with Colourpop. And again, you've probably seen my collection, you've probably seen the hauls. If not, I'll link them all down below, but since then my collection has grown quite a bit. And I must say, cheek products are amazing. I really like the blushes I have and the highlighters. I got crazy on lip colors. All of these golden caps are Colourpop and I love them, and you should have them too because they're amazing. Now to two things that I don't have anymore. One is an oldie but a goodie, and that is the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. That was all the rage years ago, and I bought it, one of my first MAC purchases, I must say, and I wasn't really matched correctly because I think I was matched to a lighter color than what I actually am, so I didn't really use it that much. And when I moved to the US, it was 2 years old. I just got rid of it, so I don't have it with me right now. But that was also a YouTube inspired purchase. And one more thing that I do not have anymore is the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette. That palette was hyped so much, and I was like, okay, but I can like let it go. I have my warm tones, I'm okay. Then I came here. I went to the store, I swatched it with my fingers, and I had this jiggly feeling in my stomach, and it was not hunger, I swear. It was just the butteriness of the formula was amazing. So I picked it up, I tried it. It was super powdery, which really annoyed me, let's say, and the colors seemed to really blend into each other. And then I went and actually looked for dupes to the Modern Renaissance among my Makeup Geek eyeshadows, and I decided to pass it on because, yeah, I don't need another palette that will just sit on my vanity and not be used. And these are the things that YouTube made me buy, even though I must say, like, almost everything I have bought because of some online recommendation, because I'm a blogger myself. I have friends who are bloggers, so I receive a lot of recommendations by reading their blogs. I watch a lot of YouTube, so that influences me a lot. Plus, every time I go to a shop and I see something that I like, I always check reviews online. I always check my favorite bloggers or YouTubers and what they say about it, so that I make an educated decision when I go and spend my money. So these are things that have definitely been influenced by YouTube purchases, in the sense that I didn't even think about buying them until I saw them on YouTube. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you are not subscribed yet, and I will leave down below a few people I tagged to do this tag. I will see you in the next one. Bye!